What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of The Walking Dead. So the show starts off and Garrett the cannibal is giving Bob this long ass monologue, and Bob just starts crying. I'm getting emotional and shit. Bob just keeps crying. Then he starts laughing, shoulders bobbing like and I'm like, goddamn, he lost his goddamn mind right now. But then dude just goes, pow! I've been bitten. Dude starts screaming tainted meat. I'm like, oh shit, this is a new development. So we cut to the priest and we get a little bit of his backstory. He tells us why there's little scribbles on the outside of his church saying he's going to hell. Apparently, he locked out the congregation when the zombies attacked. Let me tell you something. I would have done the exact same motherfucking thing. I would not open the fucking door. There is dead people outside. Why the fuck would I want to open shit? I would stay in that church and fuck everybody, priest or not. The hunters then leave Bob in front of the church. They bring him in, ask him what happened. And Bob's explaining like, they ate my leg, they torture motherfuckers up in there. Oh man, it's so emotional. Then Rick just comes in. Did they have Daryl and Carol? Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. Was me talking about my leg being eaten off distracting you? Was that boring you? I laugh way too much at that shit. It cuts to Abraham, the sensible motherfucker that he is, says, I need to get Eugene out of here. This place is compromised. And I'm like, hell yeah, this place is fucking compromised. Get the fuck out of here. And Rick's just like, you're not taking the bus. And a stare-off begins. Now, they didn't fight, but I'm guessing if them two actually collided, they might have created a miniature Chuck Norris from the testosterone alone. I'm not a scientist or anything, but that's prediction. Yes. Abraham then tells Eugene they're leaving. Eugene's like, no. And he just goes, no. And Eugene's like, okay. That's an abusive relationship. I know that too, dudes, but that's some abusive relationship right there. I mean, a relationship's gotta be a give and take. And I think Abraham's a little overpowering. Then it gets to the part of the show that I just can't fucks with. Tyrese is talking to Sasha, talking about forgiveness and shit because of what they done to Bob, eating the motherfucker and shit. And I'm like, Tyrese, Bob getting his leg eaten by fucking cannibals isn't the same as your little thought bitch getting burnt at the prison. That's just not the same thing. There was different circumstances. Forgiveness for one thing, but what the fuck, man? So they hatch a plan to go catch the cannibals. And their plan is to split up in the zombie apocalypse. This isn't Scooby-Doo, nigga. Stay together, groups. But nah, the best fighters just fucked off. They left Judith, a fucking baby, a priest. Tyrese, with his bitch ass, can't do shit. And inevitably, cannibals roll in. Nobody at the church can fight. Most of their guns have been taken. All they have protecting them is a fucking door. 2 doors there, and they don't know which one they're behind. I'm thinking, okay, at least when they shoot the one door, they can attack with the other door. Nope, Judith's little bitch ass will start crying. Carrying on from that, I don't think having a baby in the fucking apocalypse is a really good idea. Personally, I would have used our baby as zombie bait a long time ago. Okay, that's too much. But it was a double bluff just to get the cannibals into the church. Surprise attack. Rick gets his machete, starts chopping up cannibals and shit, walks away and said that could have been us. I thought that's some real gangster shit right there. I mean, admittedly, the killing was a little bit brutal. I mean, Tyrese was sitting there in the darkness like, ugh. Dude's just fading into the doorway and shit like, these white folks crazy. The priest comes in with a shocked look on his face saying, this is God's house. Maggie's just like, nah, this just 4 walls and a roof. I was like, God damn. God damn. Bob's over happy ass finally dies, and Tyrese puts a knife through his skull. Now, the only thing about that is that knife went in surprisingly. That nigga has the softest skull I've ever seen, cause it just slipped in there. Then finally, half of the group gets on the bus. Maggie gets on as well. Knowing her sister's still alive, she's going to fucking DC. She doesn't give a fuck. I was like, what? You're not even gonna ask if your sister's, oh, you know she's alive. Why aren't? And she's like, bye everybody. See you in DC. Really? The show ends with Daryl coming out the bushes like a goddamn stalker and asking somebody else to come out the bushes. Who that person is? Find out next week on AMC. Hell, it could be me, motherfuckers. Y'all don't know me. My apologies to people that have been waiting for a video, but in the last weeks I've come back to university, so I had shit to do. I had things to figure out. I had essays to write. I had bitches to see. I don't have no bitches to see. I shouldn't call them bitches. They're females. I'm sorry. Anyway, see ya.